You don't often set it before you start and that be good, but that's kind of what happened this time. So that's just how good I am, I guess, right? It's amazing. It's 8 o'clock. Look at this. There's zero dew. Look at the toe of my boot. I cannot believe that. If you're out west where it's kind of dry and arid, you're probably used to having dew, but this is kind of abnormal for us. Of course, it didn't drop. The temperature didn't drop as much last night, and the wind has been blowing. I just got back from work. My dad just got back up here from raking. I want to talk to him, see what he got raked. All right, got the bucket off. Head to the field with the 1650 and the 326. This is the last baling of the year. There he goes. I'm gonna go back there. We'll get him set, bale weight and all that good stuff. Drop this down. Which way are you on? Outside one? May not be in all the way. Hold on. Try that. I had him flip the wrong way. All right, I'll let the chute down. On this one, I always go to the very last one. We got plenty of twine. These are those oversized rolls. I probably got enough for 4 or 5 or 100 bales or so. Well, not to worry about the bales mixing. Forgot about tightening these things up. I gotta tighten them up. Cylinder's going out. There it goes. Cylinder's got to bottom out first. We want to go to like 260 to start with. And we're going to turn these all the way in. Because I know it's super dry. And I know I'm going to need all I can get. So. That one. I'll probably have to let at least this one and then the next one I'll check. So the way this works is those side pieces I adjusted in and the cylinder on the top squeezes, and what you're doing is you're putting resistance on that chamber, and the more resistance you have, the more hay it takes to push the bale through, which makes the bale tighter and therefore heavier. So let's just check this one real quick. So the tighter you make it, the heavier. So the tighter you crank it, if you got crank handles, or the higher the pressure, the more resistance on the chamber, and the tighter and heavier your bale is. The reason you have to adjust that is different types of hay different density of hay, different moisture of hay. You know, this right here will take quite a bit of pressure and resistance to get a decent bale because it's pretty dry and the type of hay that it is. And we don't want loose bales. You know, we don't want ridiculously heavy bales, but you can't have loose bales, especially picking up with the stacker and handling mechanically, or they'll fall apart, the stack won't stay together. We're going to just wait for it. There she goes. And that is how you set it. You don't often set it before you start and that be good, but that's kind of what happened this time. So that's just how good I am, I guess, right? Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Man, I'm excited to stack these bales. They are tight, but they're not ridiculously heavy. They're about the right length. They're just nice bales. Square. He's running 4th gear on the Oliver 1650, so I'm moving along pretty good. See how much it gets done. I might stack some, or I may just wait till tomorrow to stack all of it. Got 94 bales on the east field. He finished that. It's been at least probably an hour ago, so he may be making pretty good progress on the backfield too. But I've got the stacker hooked up. I'm gonna go load one load. It's probably about all the time I have, all that I have time for with the time of day that it is. I'll get one load. Should stack well. I got my wires on the back, and again, while you're ready to do that, I will stop and show you guys what it is I do. Alright guys, so whenever I talk about putting the wire in, when I say wire, I'm talking about this 2x4 welded wire, dog fence wire, whatever you want to call it. It wouldn't have to be wire, it could be netting or whatever. So I put it before I let it go up here. I'll set this on here. Now I'll go kick it back in gear, turn the PTO on, and it'll set up, and that'll be between these two layers. I've been putting them between 2 and 3. So 1, 2. I'll put it on the third one, so when it sets up, it's below the third one. And then 4, 5, and I put it between 6 and 7. So this is number 6, or between 5 and 6, I should say. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Between 5 and 6. So 10 bells after this will have a load. And no, there won't be a tie here, but that's what I use the wire for. Should be about 22 or so left out here in the field. Dad he's got 300 on the counter, and he baled this field and most of the backfield. He baled everything south of the ditch, so there's only about 4 acres back there that hasn't been baled. So he did pretty good. 300 bales is actually more than I thought it would make.